Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you League of Legends plays. This time it is a play from Gemarineerde kip. He is a player who, in Dutch, well, his name means marinated chicken. So I'll make it easier for myself and for you guys, and I'll keep calling him marinated chicken because switching between Dutch and English whilst talking English is rather hard. So if you have a play of yourself you want me to cast, then feel free to just email me the replay file to nightspectrecasts@gmail.com with the subject replay in it, please. It makes it a lot easier for me to find them. So let's go over the teams now quickly. So we have marinated chicken, gemarineerde kip on blue team, I mean red team. I'm colorblind, and even then you should be able to see the difference because this is colorblind mode. He'll be Ezreal going bottom. We have a Shaco in the jungle, very potent indeed. We have a Malphite over there on top. He should be doing fine. We have a Karthus in the middle who is always strong, especially in the end. Requiem is very hard to deal with. And then a support Zhyra. So the thing about League of Legends, of League plays, is that you don't know what elo it is, and I'm guessing because now that I see the teams, we have a Master Yi who will be AP Yi mid, but then I see this brand over here, and he has Clarity and Flash, so you can already guess what the elo range might be of this game. Doesn't matter, it makes it more interesting anyway, because lately I've been seeing the same team compositions over and over again. It's hard for me to find something interesting, so I hope that this will be interesting to cast. We shall see. So Brand, support on the bottom, together with another Ezreal, so this is a normal game I will be casting. Doesn't matter. Renekton on top, and a jungle Rengar. So this might be dangerous. Normally you'd see a Shaco go for a very quick blue and then immediately go to the red buffs jungle of the enemies. But because Rengar starts with red, he will not be able to steal it, so there's no point in going there. He might have gone for red first of his and then go to their blue and try to gank Rengar, but then it's still not certain whether or not Rengar will take blue for himself, but still, he'll need to check out that position. So I will be, of course, focusing the bottom lane, because of course it is Marinated Chicken who posted this game. So I will be checking him. He hits a mystic shot, so that's great. Of course I will be checking out possible ganks. I will probably not miss them. I have pretty good control over the minimap. I should. Another mystic shot hitting there, but Brand is fairly dangerous. If he's able to hit a Pillar of Flame and follow it up with a Seer, you're stunned and you take a lot of damage. Looky here, we already have an action. It is Renekton going in onto Malphite, but Malphite was able to flash away. He uses an exhaust as well. That wasn't really necessary, but who am I to judge? Now we have Zhyra farming as well, so it is split farm. You see that often on lower elos. Actually, Shaco going for a gank on top. Let's check that out first. The only thing Malphite will need to do is hit a seismic shot, and that should be a kill. A nice jib placed there by Shaco. Jack in the Box will fear. Renekton was able to slice and dice twice because he was able to hit the Shaco, but he doesn't have flash, so he will not be able to get away. First blood for Shaco, a good play indeed. Marinated Chicken has already needed to swallow a potion. And, well, that's the plus side of having Clarity, of course. You can just spam all your abilities all you want. You'll be able to hit everyone, no matter what, if you're able to hit them. And if you're out of mana, well then Clarity will be off cooldown once more. So you used to see Clarity a lot on, well, I used to see Clarity a lot. I used to play with Clarity, especially on AP Sion, because I used to spam my shield a lot. But hey, you get better. Ooh, it's pretty hard to deal with an AP to begin with. And as a Karthus, it's especially so, because normally if you play against an AP, you need to trade off equally, so every time he alpha strikes, you need to strike him with as much or even more damage. But that's not something Karthus can do. Actually, Shaco going in onto Master Yi, a nice Jack in the Box there will fear him, but Master Yi still had flash. Wall of Pain misses, so he will get away. So as I was going to say, normally you want to trade off the damage with a Yi, but because Lay Waste doesn't do as much damage when Yi is standing next to minions, which he normally does, it's very hard to trade, unless you go with a Defile and stand really next to him, but that's pretty dangerous early on in the game. There is a Rengar there as well, so you need to play it safe. A lot of damage there. Mystic shots flying all over the place, and why not? It doesn't cost that much mana, and once he will be out of mana, I think Brand will have another Clarity ready. Well, not really. Clarity is only half of cooldown, but then again, they might just recall and buy some items. I don't care. Oh, Renekton actually level 4 together with Malphite. Didn't expect that. He just leveled 2, and yes indeed, Malphite is almost going to be level 5. So a level advantage for Malphite. Pretty good. So Malphite has the advantage. Red team for now in the lead. So it's looking rather good. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's an Ezreal disconnecting there. That's not what you want. I hope Brand will be able to cope by himself. For now, I hope that, of course, the Ezreal will get back sooner rather than later, because there's a Shaco coming as well. Brand doesn't have mana, so I don't think he'll be able to escape. Shaco now going into the rear, places a Jack-in-the-Box. Brand was able to flash over the Jack-in-the-Box even, so that's quite good. A good flash by Brand over the Jack-in-the-Box. It's still there though. Oh, Rengar, you could actually go for this girl, but you're finding yourself a Shaco. And that will be that. Too bad he didn't saw the Zhyra over there, because that would have been a kill. He could actually go for Ezreal though. He doesn't have any mana. Used Ignite there, Ezreal, to do as much damage as he could, but he needed to flash away, and that was a good flash. It was necessary. There's not else he would have just keep throwing bolas at him. The ability is called Bola Throw, right? No, it's Bola Strike. I thought as much. Keep throwing them bolas. Such a cool name for ability. I keep laughing when I hear it. A bola. What is it? Spanish for ball? I don't even know. Renekton getting cheeky there. Malphite is level 6, and that's the part when Malphite just keep on spamming seismic shards on you, and when you're low enough, they'll go for their unstoppable force and just kill you. Renekton, of course, very strong champion, but it is important for Renekton to be ahead in the laning phase, and especially in the mid game as well, because I think Renekton is more of a mid game, very strong bruiser in the mid game, and I don't really find him all that strong. I find Malphite to be worth a lot more in team fights in the end. Of course, that unstoppable force is such a strong ability. Bottom lane needs to be very careful there. They are going to dive. Zhyra has been hit. I think the passive will be along. Nope. Oh, actually a flash. No, it was an arcane shift by Ezreal. But I think he still has flash of cooldown. Yes, indeed. And that will be the kill for Ezreal. Now the other Ezreal, a marinated chicken. Oh! I thought marinated chicken would get the kill, but instead it was Zhyra with a passive. So great kill. That was fun to see. Oh, Karthus level 6, this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous, especially also for Malphite. If they're going to dive a Malphite, he will use his unstoppable force on them. They will get turret hit, and then Karthus will finish it off with Requiem, so they need to be very careful. Of course, Karthus is fairly low. Master Yi keeps on alpha striking towards him, is able to hit Karthus. Will he be able to get the kill? He did ignite it to Karthus, and then just goes for the Highlander, giving him movement speed, and he can't get slowed. Because he got the kill onto Karthus, he even refreshed all of his cooldowns because he used Highlander at the right time, so he can use it again if needed be. Is going to try and be very aggressive onto Shaco. Nice dodge there by Shaco on the ability of Alpha Strike. Didn't thought you could deceive away from that. But of course, Highlander was still off cooldown, so Yi was still able to escape. He is going for a final Alpha Strike, I think. Yes, indeed. But that will be that. Now returning to the bottom lane for Ezreal might return. No, actually he is still walking. Has bought himself a Ruby Crystal and a Vampiric Scepter. So I don't know where he's going for. He might go for a Phage, but he wanted some sustain, so he went for a Vampiric Scepter. That's probably the way it went. The enemy's Ezreal is going for a Phage as well. Still hadn't had the money to buy it, but hey. At least he was pretty close. Renekton fairly low there, but he used his heal, surviving the Requiem there and got the kill onto Shaco. So actually great play there by Renekton. Huh. Who would have guessed? I didn't. Now it's Ezreal going aggressive onto Ezreal. Ezreal in a heap of trouble, but thank God he is Ezreal, or else Ezreal would have gotten the kill onto Ezreal. Indeed, another Mystic Shot hitting there. Ezreal getting fairly low. Only level 5, of course, he was behind. Brand's ult going through minions. And this is going to be True Shot Barrage missing. Oh, that was close, Ezreal, but you need to try a little bit harder. Well, he was lucky that the other Ezreal disconnected, or else he would have gotten a Phage. He also has boots already, so that's pretty nice. And has a Doran's Blade as well. Oh, someone is almost dying. I wonder who it is. Apparently it was Karthus, so I'm not really worried all that much. He's not going to recall. He needs to stand away from his minions though. That's a pity indeed. Oh, it's actually Renekton being fairly low as well there, but he will make it out alive. Still keep hitting those mystic shots. Ezreal is in a good position. However, I think the enemy's Ezreal still has his true shot barrage. If he's able to hit one mystic shot, or Brand is able to hit a pillar of flame, this could be a true shot barrage coming down. Seer might actually hit. Nope, it will not. Out of range there. Ezreal needs to hit one more mystic shot onto the other Ezreal for the kill. I hope Marinated Chicken is prepared. Middle lane, going for a gank onto Master Yi. He just Highlanders away. Might actually go for a cheeky kill onto Karthus though, but he can't get near. Shaco is protecting the rear. Brand going for a pillar of flame. That's a true shot barrage. Sheer going down onto Ezreal. He will not survive the blaze damage. And Ezreal now going for Zhyra. Getting 2 kills for blue team. Blue team now. Oh my god, that's the second time she had someone with a passive. Too bad for Ezreal that he didn't dodge the attack there. Malphite now being fairly low. Renekton being fairly low as well. Malphite still has unstoppable force. Will it be enough? Of course it will. Because of course the ultimate of Renekton, Dominus, gives himself a area of effect around him that makes it, that damages enemies near him. So he was near the tower, so the tower shot him instead, enabling a kill for Malphite. If that tower didn't attack Renekton, I'm pretty sure that Renekton would have been able to stun Malphite and probably kill him. I don't know for certain though. It would have been closer at the very least. But that was to be expected by Renekton, so not that good play there. Red team trying to pull ahead, but there is almost a 2k gold differentiation already at the 11-minute mark. Now it shouldn't be that bad, but a fat Master Yi could be very scary. He already has the needlessly large rod. It will make his damage very grand. He has a lot of loss hits as well. Actually, Red team for now is loss hitting pretty much at the same pace as blue team, except for Master Yi. But we shall see. It's of course very easy to farm with an AP Yi. Oh my god, Zhyra in a very tough position there, going to get hit by the ultimate, but it goes through minions again. Brand actually pretty unlucky there, but Zhyra might actually die to true shot barrage, so that will be a kill no matter what. Will she be able to hit Ezreal once more? Nope, she wanted to go for Brand, but the range of her ability isn't that big, girl. It's not really that big. Oh, Ezreal taking another hit there. He needs to be careful as well. A pillar of flame might actually kill him, and Brand is actually going to try. It won't be enough though. I think Ezreal just leveled up. No, he didn't. So yeah, he's fairly low. He needs to recall immediately or else he will get tower dived. Middle lane going to get aggressive onto Karthus. He will use his ultimate, but that's Marinated Chicken dying. He did get tower dived. Now it's going to be Rengar running for his life. Master Yi going to try and stop the Shaco. He got exhausted. That doesn't work on a Master Yi when Highlander is active. So that was pretty bad. Nobody died of blue team, so they are pulling ahead even further. Almost 3k gold now. This is looking rather grim. Renekton might actually die too. Malphite though. Malphite still has unstoppable force, so this might actually be a kill. Well, oh no! Renekton sliced and diced right out of it. Oh, poor Malphite. Didn't really expected him. Oh well, it can happen. Red team's turret has been destroyed and Zhyra needs to run away. She was able to tangle the Brand, but will she survive? She is going to hit the Strangletorn and is going to die by Blaze. Will she be able to hit Ezreal? She is again trying for Brand. The range isn't that big, girl. I keep telling you, you're not listening. Renekton could go in here. If he has his abilities, he might get the kill. It's going to stun, it's going to hit, but it only destroyed the granite shield of Malphite. He is fairly tanky though. Already has a catalyst of the protector, which is weird. Ezreal was actually able to kill Brand. Oh, was it a true shot barrage? Let's check it out then. So here we have Ezreal standing, aiming. Is he going to hit it? Probably, because he got a kill onto Brand. And indeed, a kill on Brand. So good play there by Marinated Chicken. This is going to be a gank onto Malphite. He still had flash, so that's good. His exhaust is also almost off cooldown, so diving him would be fairly dangerous. Though these two characters aren't really that much reliable on attack speed. Maybe Rengar is a little bit more. They are going to dive this. This is going to be a Renekton tanking the turret, so now it's only Rengar that needs to attack him. Great play there. Didn't Well, oh no, Shaco going in onto Renekton, both with Karthus. Wall of Pain is going to do a lot of damage. One more lay waste will do it. Will they get the kill? Double kill. Nope, it's a kill for Shaco and a kill for Karthus, but that's the play they need to do. They need to try and pull ahead because blue team is snowballing out of control, to be honest. 2 towers has already been destroyed by blue team. Master Yi is going to go in. I don't think he has enough power to kill Shaco though. But it is still 4k gold differentiation, even with those 2 kills. So blue team was actually about ahead of 5,000 gold. I think it was. Oh, that's going to be an alpha strike onto Shaco. Master Yi pretty much knows where Shaco is because he followed him with the deceive. But then again, he can't really do anything else. In ability power Yi can only use alpha strike, so the thing you need to do with ability power Yi is get a kill and then keep on alpha striking. It's the only thing you can do. Master Yi now using Highlander to get to the middle tower pretty fast. I don't know if that was such a good idea because that will mean that his team fight power is fairly low. Ezreal going to miss his true shot barrage, Master Yi going straight, and that's going to be a very quick kill. Stranglethorn is going to knock up pretty much everyone. And she misses her passive. Ezreal keeps on going. He has a red buff, which is fairly dangerous on an Ezreal, because of course Mystic shots will slow. Ooh, Karthus fairly low, so he needs to back off immediately. One more Alpha Strike will be a kill. True Shot Barrage, of course, won't do as much damage, especially not at this part of the game, but the more enemies it hit, the less damage it does. Well, the first enemy that gets hit by it gets the full part of the damage, and then the one after gets reduced damage, and so on, of course. I'm not silly. So this might actually be another turret down for red team, which is fairly bad considering Master Yi taking turret shots there, but he should be able to meditate if needed be. Shaco trying to protect his turret will probably succeed because everyone is fairly low on health or mana. And Brand. They were low on Brand. Another gang there. Nice ward there by Malphite. This is something that you don't tend to see on low elo, but you do see it here. Malphite actually warded his Tribush, which you don't tend to see at that part of the lane. Well, he doesn't have vision onto the riven. Yeah, there is no riven. He doesn't have vision on it. Onto the river. Because he warded that place. Normally you tend to see the red team player warding only about the river, about this area actually, to have the most vision possible. Because normally you have your mid laner warding over here, so there's no point in warding here, there's only a point at warding here. If your mid laner doesn't ward, then actually you kinda need to place double wards there. Karthus, is he going to have the kill onto the Ezreal? Yes he will. Brand is going to do a lot of damage onto the Shaco though, but good play there indeed. Malphite now in a heap of trouble, is going to get attacked by, is he going to have Rengar? He won't. Rengar flashes away. Rengar stays into the brushes. That will be a seismic shot. Nice exhaust by Renekton. Never mind what I said. Master Yi getting a kill onto Zhyra then. Oh no, Rengar, why don't you, no! You shouldn't have gone in there, mate. There was no point to it. Marinated Chicken going for the kill onto Renekton? I don't know, Wall of Pain will hit, but he is such a tanky character. Oh, Ignite used there by Karthus, but he doesn't want to tank too much longer. And that's going to be a red team's turret destroyed. So 3 turrets down for red team, and they haven't taken a tower of blue team yet. It's looking rather grim again. 5k gold is still increasing. It's almost getting to the 6k gold. Though Dragon hasn't been taken yet, so that's fairly good. They might actually go in onto that. Shaco is very good at taking Dragon, especially with Wriggle's Lantern and of course Hallucinate. His Hallucinate will do Wriggle's Lantern proc damage. He will do proc damage of Wriggle's Lantern. So it will go down pretty quickly. We shall see. I think they're going for Dragon. They have a Wriggle's Lantern and even Ezreal has a ward, so fairly good play there by red team considering. It's fairly weird. Normally the carry is the single player that really doesn't buy wards, but lately you tend to see it a lot more. And I can only congratulate people for that, because it's fairly expensive for the support to ward alone. And if your jungle is behind, well then you don't need to count on him as well. Though the junglers now are on pretty much even feet, I might say. Let's check it out, the jungle differentiation. We have Rengar with 2 kills. Another turret destroyed by red team, however, this will be a kill onto Brand. Almost getting the kill onto Ezreal though. His ultimate only hit players, and if it only hits players it can do a lot of damage. Too bad 5 players are a little bit too much. Oh, almost trying to get the kill onto Ezreal. He needs to run away. There is a Rengar. He is going to use his ultimate, but he was snared by Zhyra. Is he going to... You can see him. You can jump. Oh no, he has turned visible. Never mind, he's now going on to Karthus. Will he get Karthus? He almost did. If only he had Ignite. Red dot will not do it. 4 HP remaining for Karthus. My god. You lucky goose. Wah! Yes, indeed. Master Yi going in onto Shaco, but because he was invisible, Alpha Strike didn't really hit him. He isn't going to get feared. It won't be enough. Renekton was there to assist him, but Malphite is able to zone him away. Malphite starting off with a Banshee's Veil. You don't tend to see that too often. But they do have a lot of AP. Maybe, I don't know, not really, to be honest. Zhyra in a heap of trouble. Alpha Strike will get the kill, but I don't think Highlander was active. Let's check it out. No, it was not. So he can't really go for the all-kill mode. He can't go for Ezreal and then straight afterwards try to go for the Malphite. Ezreal almost dying there, though. If the other Ezreal would have his True Shot Barrage active, he still have 6 seconds to go, but Ezreal will make it to the base, no problem. Brand is going to Pillar of Flame the tower, but that doesn't work, Brand. You silly. Malphite keeps on getting aggressive. Will he use his Unstoppable Force? He should. Now is the time. If you ain't know, now you know. Oh my god, True Shot Barrage hitting pretty much everyone. Now Brand dying as well. Amazing team play for now. Master Yi will get away. You can't slow him. Exhaust won't work either. I keep telling you. Oh my god, Malphite is in trouble. The Ignite will probably kill him, so that will be an assist. Master Yi now again has an Alpha Strike ready. Should continue chasing as the Shaco though. He still has Highlander, he still has Meditate, they don't have any CC. I think Strangletorn is on cooldown, yes it is, so Master Yi can just heal himself for all of it. Too bad, he should have waited for Shaco to get closer, or actually go in for Shaco. That would have been a kill, and it would have been, of course, a kill during Highlander, giving him another Alpha Strike, so he would have been able to kill Karthus, then he would have been able to kill Zhyra, then he would have been able to kill Ezreal. True shot, what the... 17 HP remaining. Karthus, you lucky bastard. Anywho. 20 minutes into the game, the gold differentiation is still 5k gold. It isn't increasing, so the snowballing effect has been decreased for now. The team fight red team was in was pretty good. They were lucky Master Yi wasn't able to kill Shaco though. He is going toward Baron. I don't know if enemy team will go for Baron. They haven't even tried to go for blue yet. Blue, I mean dragon. Oh, this is going to be a heap of struggle for Renekton. Is he going to survive? No, he will not. It is a kill onto Zhyra though. Pillar of Flame hitting the... Oh, no, Brand. That's not an ability to hit a single target with. You silly Brand. So it was a nice seer by Brand, stunning the Malphite. But using his ultimate in that situation, I wouldn't have done it. Master Yi trying to go in onto the Karthus. Is he less tanky than Ezreal? I think he is. Ezreal has a Phage, so that's a little bit more HP. Karthus does have the Athene's Holy Grail, so he has a little bit of magic resistance. So I don't know who will take most damage. But oh my god, they are low. I think one more Alpha Strike on Ezreal will kill him though. Master Yi not really interested. He is going to wait for his minions. I think Ezreal will be long gone by then. Go Yi, you can do it. Ezreal, this is your game, you better step it up. Yes, indeed, is not going to get hit by the Alpha Strike. I'm not too sure if it would have killed though. Essence Flux, True Shot Barrage going through. Well, it looks like a very big Essence Flux, and in reality it is. So, don't judge me. Though blue team sieging with only 4 mana, I might say, and successfully so, though they need to be careful now that Malphite is there. Renekton now pushing, trying to push the top lane. He isn't really required to be here. Master Yi, of course, is very good at pushing creeps. You can see it. Wasn't able to hit anyone except for Malphite, and that's a nice Pillar of Flame there. Too bad he didn't have his ultimate. Only 6 seconds. Oh, that's a very cautious flash. Of course, Malphite could have gone into him if he would have used Unstoppable Force. I think Brand would have died, so it was a good flash in a way, but I don't think that Malphite on this elo is fast enough. There's going to be an engage onto Ezreal. He is going to Arcane Shift away. Brand now with a Pillar of Flame. That might be a kill onto Zhyra. Ultimate use there, but not on Zhyra. Actually, the minion of Shaco taking most of the damage there. True Shot Barrage will get the kill onto Zhyra, so that's great. One more Alpha Strike should get the kill, but Master Yi gets exhausted, and he didn't. Oh my god, he keeps on meditating. Will he survive? Malphite does not have his Unstoppable Force, so... Oh, actually, he did! Why don't you use it on Master Yi, then? You silly! That would have been a kill onto never mind. Yeah. So, again, blue team pulling ahead. I think, yes, indeed, it's almost 7,000 gold lead now. It's looking rather grim. Thank God Shaco wasn't hit by the Alpha Strike, or it would have been a kill. Master Yi getting fairly low on mana though, so he'll need to back off. Ezreal's still there, needs to be careful, it's 3v1 Ezreal. And you don't have... oh, he actually has mana for an arcane shift. Well then, never mind. Really, he does? What's the mana cost for that ability? 90? But he only has 50. Oh, you can't see whether or not he has mana or not. Never mind, he doesn't have mana. He didn't have mana for the arcane shift. There, I said it. Rengar trying to invade red won't work. He is going to recall and stand like a proud lion. Because lions are proud. Renekton actually going to take red of Rengar. Well, if he was able to steal their red, then I would say, sure, do it. But I think Rengar is going to be a little bit pissed. Oi! You take my blue. What is he going for anyway? Recurve bow and the Modred's razor. Maybe he didn't want to go for the Wriggle's lantern and instead chooses, look, let's go for Modred's blood razor. That's gonna be fun. Well, it might. It will work against Malphite. He has a very high HP, but all the rest is fairly squishy, and so Modred's blood razor won't be that important of an item, but we shall see. Attack speed is always nice on a Rengar, probably, though attack damage is probably even better, considering his ability scale with it. Except, of course, for his Triumphant Roar. No, Battle Roar. Triumphant Roar is the heal of Alistar. They're not going in onto Dragon, which is a pity indeed, because it's Shaco again taking the Dragon. You know what they say early on, especially if you are pretty low elo till mid elo, but it's always important. It is control the Dragon, control the game. If you have control over Dragon, then mostly you will win the game. And for now, blue team is actually winning. So even though they're not taking Dragon, it is enabling red team to creep closer ever so much. Because they were 7k gold behind, now it's only 6k gold. Brand should have used his ultimate immediately, instead is going to use it on the plant. The plant taking most of the damage again. He is fairly unlucky though with his ultimates, I might say. They keep popping in between minions that doesn't really require to get killed at all. Still, blue team continuing the siege. I wonder how red team might actually turn this around. I think in the end game, red team has a bigger... well, it depends. If Brand is able to farm a little bit, he will be a threat as well. He is not a real support. He has been lost hitting as well. And I might say, lost hitting more than... well, no, he was lost hitting less. A lot less. Well, less than Ezreal, at least. So he hasn't stolen too many kills. But at least the farm of blue team is exceedingly better than red team's farm. For now, only Malphite has around 100 minion kills at the 27 minion mark, whilst Master Yi is reaching the 200 minion kills mark. Of course, it's easy to farm with Master Yi. Is this going to be their first tower? Indeed, so great play. Again, 1000 gold catching up to do. Only 5000 gold differentiation. It will work. Blue team cannot allow red team to zone out as much. They were pushing against their inhibitor. If they continued pushing, then red team wouldn't have been able to get any objectives. Instead, they remained to do whatever they wanted to do. And still, they weren't able to take objectives. Where was Brand actually? Oh, he was pushing top? Probably? Let's check it out though. I think it's good. He was probably just guttered. Oh, we were already there. So yeah, Brand was pushing top all by himself. The remainder of blue team was going to try and catch these tower killing scavengers. So we had Brand all by himself. Ezreal and Shaco were approaching. Of course, deceived by Shaco will make it so that Brand couldn't escape. And this is going to be a very quick kill indeed. Shaco taking the kill. Blue team weren't able to get the guys who took the tower, so there was really no point in them going to the bottom unless they are going to push it now. They are ahead, they should try everything in their power to remain ahead, or else blue team might actually be able to pull off a miracle here. We shall see. Only 20 minutes left in the game. As you guys can see, the YouTube video isn't that long. Well, it's still a 40-minute game. It's quite impressive. Shaco now going in is going to need to flash away there, Ezreal. Will he be able to escape? Phage proc was a hit, but Ezreal is too far away, will not get hit anymore. Shaco will not be able to catch up to the Ezreal as well. Though if you would combine the True Shot Barrage, if it would hit with the ultimate of Karthus, it would have been a kill. Oh, True Shot Barrage going in. Well, it hit the Zhyra. She is fairly low. Alpha Strike on Zhyra might actually get a kill. Will he be... yes, indeed. That is one Alpha Strike. Will there be another? Won't be enough to kill Karthus. Oh, actually it might. Another kill, but that's a nice kill there on Mossy. He needed to get stopped immediately. So 3 players remaining for red team, well, and the clone of Shaco. And 4 players remaining of blue team. So red team is actually in a tight position. They shouldn't go in. Now Brand going in with the ultimate. If he would have used Pillar of Flame, it would have been a triple kill. He didn't though. Now Renekton going in. Gets exhausted by Malphite. Will he be able to get Malphite? I think he will. So that's 1 kill. Ezreal needs to get away. He gets exhausted. He tried to juke it out. Will flash over the wall. Renekton tried to slice and dice through a wall. I don't think that's possible through that wall. It is possible through the smaller walls, like this one maybe. Oh, Ezreal still getting caught here. Uses Ignite to try and scare off Renekton. He has a red buff. If he auto-attacks Renekton, he will not be able to chase. Sliced and dice almost reaching the Ezreal. Wasn't able to stun though. Keeps on casting those mystic shots. And this is going to be Karthus' ult, but heal again used by Renekton. Pretty smart of him to go for a heal. It really works out. He could have died twice to a Requiem, and instead he was able to juke out Requiem by Karthus twice. Oops, sorry, I slipped up there. Oh no, Renekton, don't go into the layways. Karthus remains to be able to... No, run! Apparently they forgot Karthus can still continue casting, even on death. A pity indeed. That will be a double kill for Karthus. Again, something red team really needs. Still, the gold differentiation remains at 5,000 gold, because of course Master Yi killed 2 players as well early on in the game. I mean, no, it was only Zhyra that he killed, right? I'm sorry. No, he killed Karthus as well, so I'm not mistaking at all. So still, the gold differentiation stays the same. Though, as long as blue team isn't able to snowball, it is good for red team. They aren't pulling ahead anymore, so that's great. Now they are going to fight 1v3, I mean 2v3. Brand not able to get the kill, but at least Renekton will be able to. Zhyra missing her passive there. Now it's Ezreal who needs to be careful. Rengar trying to get the slow onto him. Will it work? He is going to jump onto the Malphite instead. You shouldn't be focusing Malphite there, mate. Wall of Pain made it so that they can't continue chasing Malphite. Though Malphite himself made it so that you cannot chase a Malphite, for he is Malphite. He's going for an AP build there, using the Zhonya's Hourglass, which is a good item on Malphite. Malphite gets increased damage on his ground slam. Yes, indeed. Is it? Yes, he gets increased damage on his ground slam the more armor he has. Though it scales with ability power as well, so if you go for a Zhonya's Hourglass, you have both, which increases your damage by the tenfold. It's like going for an Abyssal Scepter on Galio. The magic resistance will give him ability power, and the ability power will give him ability power. Oh, this could be an unstoppable force going on. It will not happen though. He should though. Heal used there by Renekton. True Shot Barrage hitting, but no unstoppable force yet. Now he goes in. This will be a kill onto Renekton. Master Yi gets hit, barely taking any damage though. That was a fairly weak ultimate there, Karthus. He is level 15, so the base damage alone should have been more. It should do 500 damage. Oh, Master Yi, you need to meditate right now, though he was ignited. Will he survive? No, the damage was too much. Ezreal going to hit True Shot Barrage, but it will not work. Another kill there by red team. They are keeping close now. It's only a 4,000 gold differentiation, and they're going to destroy a tower, which will make it 3,000 gold. This is, again, what I said, what they need to do. Blue team not really playing as they should. They aren't able to keep their position strong, and in that way, they will lose towers by the tenfolds. They weren't able to hit anyone with that Pillar of Flame, but at least the minions have been cleared by Brand. You need to be careful there, girl. You are fairly squishy. Baron still warded by apparently Shaco, but I haven't seen blue team trying. Blue team trying to get either a dragon or Baron. So they shouldn't be that afraid. Shaco might actually go for another dragon right after this blue. He is going to keep blue for himself, not giving it to Zhyra or Brand as the enemies, or Karthus. It would be nice on a Karthus though, because of course cooldown reduction works fairly well on Requiem. The cooldown is 118 seconds. It could be even lower. Let's check out his cooldown reduction. He has... Wow, 34%, so Ateen's Unholy Grail gives you cooldown reduction, eh? Yes indeed, and I think he has the runes as well, because that's still a lot. So yeah, never mind what I said. So, wrong button there. So great play there. Dynamic Camera, you take it over. Shaco now having a red buff as well, so he will be very dastardly. He has a Trinity Force, so he will be able to do a ginormous deceive damage there. Now blue team only with 2 pushing the bottom tower. Now Karthus and Ezreal are already there. It's going to be a nice ultimate by Brand though, doing a lot of damage onto the Ezreal. It's now only Shaco versus Brand. He should be fine though. Now Renekton going in. Pillar of Flame was able to hit, but Renekton is soloing. That's not what you want to do. Blue team actually throwing this game. True Shot Barrage not hitting anyone. That's a pity indeed. If it would hit either Ezreal or, well no, Shaco was a clone. And Zhyra would have survived. Master Yi going in. Should have waited. Oh, actually, he got the kill. I hope he got a Highland Directive, because that could be another Alpha Strike coming on. He will use it, but he dies instead. They keep standing on to the on Karthus, and he was, well, Karthus was dead, but keep in mind, guys, he can still cast whilst he's dead. And the File can do a lot of damage, especially in the end, together with Delay Waste. He still has Requiem even. So he didn't even have the time to cast Requiem. He was just spamming Lay Wastes for all eternity. And what can you do about that? Indeed, nothing. Ooh, Shaco needs to be careful. Got hit by a Mystic Shot, will get hit by Essence Flux. Too bad Ezreal doesn't have True Shot Barrage yet. 7 seconds remaining. They're going in onto Ezreal. He was able to flash away. And now you have Malphite. So, Essence Flux is off, True Shot Barrage is off cooldown, but he will not be able to find Shaco. He's actually walking around in very weird positions, so he wouldn't get caught by a True Shot Barrage. So, good play there by Shaco. I'm going to drink some water first, because my voice is running dry. Making a drinking sound so you guys aren't suspicious at all. Now I made you guys suspicious. So then, when reaching the final 10 minutes of the game, well, we already reached them. So this could actually go either way now, to be honest. Well, if you know Marinated Chicken uploaded this video, well then I guess Marinated Chicken will win. But I'm not too certain. Maybe he thought, well, this was a good game, I better give it to Nightspectre. So we never know. We shall see. Oh, nice shot there, Ezreal destroying the Abyssal. The Shroud. The Veil, Banshee's Veil. My god, I was going to say Abyssal Shroud there. This was weird. Oh, Renekton is going to get caught. I think he still has Dominus off cooldown. Yes, he does. Gets ignited. Doesn't work on Dominus though. It gives him bonus health. It doesn't heal him. And this is going to be a Baron for red team. I don't know. They are able to pull away blue team or push them away. Pulling away something is pretty hard, but doable. By using the hair and then dragging her into a cave. This is going to be very dangerous for... Oh my god, nice kill there by Ezreal. Too bad though for Master Yi, because that means his cooldowns haven't been off cooldown completely. He still should be able to use his Meditate though. Ezreal, oh, this is going to be a dead indeed. Nice ultimate there by the Karthus. This is going to be a kill onto... Oh, that's a very far flash, mate. If you were able to flash from here to there, then I would have been impressed. Master Yi still has an Alpha Strike ready, though he needs to find the right target. I think Zhyra is getting quite tanky as well. She has a Rod of Ages and is going for a Riley's Crystal Scepter, so she has a lot of HP. Master Yi going in onto Master Yi, and I get a message. And my nose is... Oh, that's an Essence and True Shot Barrage. Master Yi should be able to get a kill onto Zhyra, no problems there. Indeed, he actually used his Highlander, so he might actually chase Karthus, but he doesn't know where Karthus is. A pity indeed. Instead, he's going to get the kill onto Malphite. I think he will succeed, especially with an Ignite. He will... Oh my god, a very nice little hourglass there, but it was too late. The auto attack of Master Yi was a double strike, so there wasn't anything he could do about that. Or is it a double strike now? Oh, it wasn't a double strike. That was just a basic strike. Impressive. Bam. Oh yes, that was a double strike. I'm sorry, I lied to you. God, this is going to show how low he is. Ah, poor Master Yi, he could have gotten them all. So when I say red team was actually trying to pull ahead, then blue team punches me in the face and says, nope, we got this, Nightspectre. Don't you try and say we don't have this. Of course it's true. I say that the end game of red team is better, but I might say that, alright, Renekton isn't that strong. Master Yi in the end is actually a very strong champion. I'm surprised he didn't go for Deathfire Grasp just yet, though because they nerfed Deathfire Grasp, it's maybe not that viable in the beginning of the game. It doesn't give you cooldown reduction, and the damage has been decreased as well, though the more ability power you have, the more damage it will do in the end. So it's actually pretty good now to go for the Kage's Lucky Pick, I think. I'm just theory crafting here, but reason with me. To go for a very early Kage's Lucky Pick, but keep it. Do not turn it into an early Deathfire Grasp, just keep it. And then in the end, when you have only one item to go for Deathfire Grasp. Surprise your team. You will have a lot of ability power, increasing the damage of your Deathfire Grasp, and you will have gotten a lot of gold because of it. Now it's going to be Ezreal getting caught by both Shaco and Zhyra, getting a quick kill. So now that blue team's carry is dead, I think this is the time for them to try and run away. It's time for red team to try and do as much as they would like. Rengar turning invisible. He could jump towards Ezreal. He will not. Instead, he is just going to try and wander away. Ezreal not spotting the Rengar then. Now he does. Will he get the Fates proc? Well, it is a Trinity Force by now, I hope. Yes, indeed. Trinity Force and the Bloodthirster. Weird ultimate use there by the Karthus, trying to stop Master Yi and co from getting the Baron. True Shot Barrage, getting the steal though. Very great play indeed by Ezreal. This will be a turnaround of the ages. This is going to be Renekton going down. This will be Master Yi going down as well. This will be Brand going down. Brand flashing away, deceived by Shaco, so he will be able to keep... Oh, he went the wrong way, but he's trying to cut off Brand. I don't know if Brand is going to his base. Yes, he is. So actually Shaco is going to catch up to him. He has a red buff, so he will be able to eternally slow. And that will be the ace. And that will be the equalizer of the gold. I've been talking about the gold differentiation for eons now. And finally, by a steal of True Shot Barrage, and actually an amazing ult by Karthus as well. That's a big True Shot Barrage there. Karthus tanking a lot of minion turret shots. He doesn't realize it. He is going to get shot down by Ezreal because of it. Ezreal, of course, cannot fight a Malphite. Not yet indeed. Malphite is very strong. He has a lot of ability power as well. Has the Riley's Crystal Scepter, so Seismic Shard slows even more. All the other abilities of the Malphite though are AoE based, so the slow isn't that grand. I think they finally showed the slow. Yes, it's 15% slow for multi-targets, but at least a slow is a slow. And he's still quite tanky, I might say. He has health by Riley's Crystal Scepter, he has armor by Dizonia's Hourglass, and he has health by the Banshee's Veil and magic resistance. So it's not really that bad of a build, I might say. I'm surprised, because normally you'd see the Malphites go for pure ability power if they really want to wreck the house, but then they're too squishy. But if they don't go for ability power, well, they're still quite a threat, I might say. Oh, that's a nice dodge there by Ezreal. So then, they have destroyed an inhibitor. It's actually blue team who is on the back now. The gold has been equalized. So I might say that this could turn ugly. Shaco again taking a dragon, so they're finally in the lead. They're finally in the lead, everybody, and we're only 1 minute into the game remaining. Considering the fact that red team has a Baron buff, I think they will win. However, if you saw the turnaround at Baron, this could still mean that red team is able to turn it around as well. We shall see. Zhyra getting caught, so that's actually pretty bad. She is going to get slowed by Trinity Force, is going to miss the Essence Flux, but Trinity Force procs don't work on that. Someone else is dying here. It's actually going to be a double kill by Shaco? Really? How did that? I want to see that. Sorry. I'm first going to check that one out. So, oh, that's a big crit on Master Yi. He didn't expect that. And no, that's the wrong guy, Rengar. Ah, you silly goose. At least he got killed by Brand. And now we're going straight here, where there is a fight between Ezreal's and Ezreal's. Ezreal not going to get the kill. Quick enough. Nice heal there by Zhyra. Enabling a kill by Ezreal on Ezreal. And giving a lot of assists. So this will probably be GG. Only Renekton and Brand able to protect their tower. Brand fairly low on mana, I might say. He has a red buff. He might be able to do something with the red buff. That's not going to be a perfect slice and dice. He will not be able to use it again. Brand not hitting the Pillar of Flame because of course Banshee's Veil. And that's the ultimate by Malphite, making it so that Brand's ult gets whiffled. Amazing ult considering then. And this is the last player gets exhausted. Will be an easy kill for, I think, well, it's going to be Malphite. I thought Ezreal, but instead he went for Essence Flux instead of the Mystic Shot. This will be a GG. That was actually an amazing turnaround, so thank you, gemarineerde kip, for posting me this. It was a fairly long game though, but that Baron steal made it all the better. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any casts you want me to do, if you have any games you want me to cast, then feel free to send it to me at nightspectrecasts@gmail.com with the subject replay, and I will cast it for you. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time on the next League Plays. Bye!